Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha. Valmiki Ramayana, Yuddha Kanda, Chapter 64. Mahodara suggests a trek. Summary. Mahodara excitedly speaks to Kumbhakarna about the true character of virtue, worldly gain as well as sensuous pleasures in a person, and supports Ravana for his actions. He advises Kumbhakarna not to go single-handed to fight with mighty Rama, but to take the army with him. Mahodara then suggests to Ravana a strategy to fulfill his purpose without a combat. Chapter 64 in detail. Hearing those words spoken by the mighty Kumbhakarna of colossal body and large arms, Mahodara spoke as follows. O Kumbhakarna, though born in a good race, you are audacious, having the perception of an ordinary man, as also arrogant. You are unable to know the right to be done at all times. O Kumbhakarna, it is not that the king does not know about the prudent and the imprudent conducts. Due to the childishness of audacity, you, on your part, are craving merely to talk. The king of demons, knowing about apportioning of place and time, understands the subjects about strengthening and mining of relationships, as well as his own position and the position of others. What would a wise man attempt to do that which cannot be achieved by a man of ordinary intellect? Though strong, does not sever his elders. You are speaking as though virtue, wealth, and pleasures are dwelling separately in watertight compartments. By their very nature, there is no accurate description to know those things. Action alone is indeed the means to get all the consequences. Even sinful acts spring up into a fruit of prosperity. Acts instrumental to virtue and wealth, as well as other acts instrumental to injustice and non-value, have just the prosperity as their fruit. But acts instrumental to injustice and non-value gain the fruit of offense of omission. Living beings reap the fruit of good action in this and in the other world. However, he who remains diligently devoted to actions with a view to attain sensuous pleasures enjoys blessed even in this life. In such a situation, this act of pursuit of sensuous pleasures has been cherished in his heart by the king and was approved by us. What violation is there in doing this daring act against the enemies? Regarding the reason which you have adduced for marching all alone for the encounter, I shall tell you what is irrelevant and not so good. How will you conquer single-handed that Rama by whom several mighty demons were destroyed in Janasthana earlier? Are you not seeing those frightened demons, though highly energetic, who are now staying in the city, but who were earlier conquered by Rama in Janasthana? Though you know that Rama, the son of Dasharatha, is like an enraged lion, you wish to awaken a serpent who is sleeping. Who would be competent to approach that Rama, who is forever shining with a splendor, dangerous to catch up, and as unbearable as death? Standing face to face with that enemy is all remaining in doubt. Going there single-handed does not indeed find favor with me. Having lost his advantage, who would feel inclined to reduce to submission an enemy who is rich in advantage and determined to lay down his life as an ordinary person? O Kumbhakarna, the foremost among the demons, how do you wish to combat with Rama, with whom none in the human beings is equal, and who is equal of Indra and the sun? Having thus spoken to the enraged Kumbhakarna, Mahodara on his part spoke as follows in the midst of demons to Ravana, who made the people cry. Why are you delaying further? After having captured Sita already, if you do so wish, Sita will be submissive to you. Some strategy has been discovered by me as a means of bringing her around. If it is found agreeable to your intellect, then listen to it. Announce by a beat of a drum in the city streets that myself, Dvidva, Samradhi, Kumbhakarna, and Vitardhana, these 5 demons are setting out for the battle to kill Rama. Thereupon, having gone to the battlefield, deliberately we shall give him a fight. If we conquer your enemies, there is no need for any strategies to us. Otherwise, if our enemy survives, we who have engaged in the fight then shall implement the plan which was resolved by us in the mind. moistened with blood, on having our bodies torn with arrows marked with the name of Rama engraved on them, we shall come back here from the battle, saying, Rama as well as Lakshmana have been devoured by us. We shall clasp your feet. You fully grant our desire. O king, then have it proclaimed by beating of drums in the entire city on the back of elephant that Rama has been killed along with his brother and his army. O annihilator of enemies, becoming pleased for the name's sake, arrange to be bestowed on your servants objects of enjoyment, other desired objects, and gold. Then present garlands, garments, and cosmetics to champions as well as abundant gifts to other warriors. Drink yourself delightedly. When this thick rumor has gone to all sides that Rama, along with his companions, have been devoured by the demons, and your approach Sita in private and restoring her to confidence and even consolating her, tempt her with golden grain, as well as luxuries and precious stones. By this false pretense, creating fear and anguish, Sita, who thinks she lost her husband, will submit reluctantly to your will. Believing that her charming husband is destroyed, Sita, from her hopelessness and feminine feeling of flexibility, will come to your will. Sita, who grew up with comfort, who is deserving of happiness but emaciated with grief, knowing that her happiness depends on you, will by all means come near to you. After contemplating very well, I have conveyed like this: as soon as you see Rama, a calamity will happen. While you stay here itself without fighting, you will obtain a great benefit of happiness. Do not become restless. O king, an emperor who conquers his enemies without losing his army, without meeting with danger, and without a combat, will obtain for a long a great fame, merit, prosperity, and a glory. Thus completes 64th chapter of Yuddha Kanda of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of a sage and the oldest epic. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.